Hello everyone and welcome back to another Star Stable video. In this video we have a ton to go over, including a new Next Up in Yorvik roadmap, a brand new game update, and some birthday and Camp Western spoilers. So let's get straight into this. So we're going to be checking out the update from yesterday and a few spoilers from previous days as well, as I was on vacation, so I thought I'd just throw it all into one video. But let's get straight into it with the Next Up in Yorvik, which is based off of the Camp Western event coming out soon. To start off, we have the Western Festival arrives on July 22nd. A new festival fairground for all players has opened up in Moorland. Some fan favorite activities such as the high striker and crop growing can be found there, along with the twisty-turny fairground race. Meanwhile, Carl welcomes all Star Riders to the second festival hub over at Starshine Ranch. We're gearing up to collect some gold and get our hands dirty around the ranch. The arrival of the Western Festival is not the only thing happening this week. We welcome our new Trailblazer track, Trail of the Headliner, as a much anticipated four-legged friend joins us as well. Welcomes to the American Quarter Horse. Alright, so on this week we are getting the Camp Western event back, along with a new Moorland Fairgrounds, which is going to be located where the Moorland monthly Bazaar usually is. And then the Bazaar is going to be moved to where like the Ferdinand's Traveling Horse Market used to be. And then some activities are coming back, such as the high striker with the hammer, and you have to smash it on the thing, and then the little ball goes up and it hits the bell, and you just get a score, and that's a nice little daily. And then crop growing will also come back, so that's where you grow the pumpkins and stuff. So can't wait for that. And then there's also going to be a new twisty-turny Fairground Fun Race coming out this year. And then there's also the second festival hub at Starshine Ranch, of course, coming back. And then there's still going to be gold collection, but instead of collecting gold to buy chickens and stuff like that, it's going to be like a Trailblazer track with Gary Goldtooth. You mine the gold, and then you progressively get rewards as you get more gold. So that's going to be really cool to see. And I'll put a picture up on screen right now what the rewards are going to be. It's going to be like really bad this year, but it's okay. You're going to get one hat, then you get 2 hats stacked on top of each other, then 3 hats stacked on top of each other, then 4 hats stacked on top of each other, then you get 4 hats with a crown on top of it. So yeah, I find it very random, but those are the rewards for the nice little gold collection Trailblazer track this year. And then we also have the arrival of the Trail of the Headliner Trailblazer track. We got spoiled on a bunch of outfits coming out with the Camp Western Festival, and more are going to be spoiled later in this video, but we haven't pinpointed which outfit will be for the Trailblazer track yet, so I guess we'll figure that out when the Trailblazer track releases. And then, of course, the American Quarter Horse is going to be releasing in this update. We have a bunch of spoilers on the coat colors that are going to be coming out. Our first coat is the Sorrel Overall. This is a very nice coat color. I love it so much, and I love the very nice bright orange they picked. Not really a horse I would ride in the game, so probably not going to get this one, but it's still a very nice horse they designed. Next up, we have a Grullo. This is a very nice horse. I love the shade of gray they picked. It just matches the horse perfectly and it has a very nice model and build. So yeah, definitely going to buy this one. It looks very nice. Then we have a very nice brindle right here. I love the very nice bay base coat they chose. It's a very nice combination of some nice light and dark brown. And then I also love the very nice brindle markings on the horse as well. Okay, and here we have a very nice buckskin. It looks very nice. I love the very nice, gold color they chose, so looks very good. And then here we have a very nice buttermilk buckskin. I love buttermilk buckskins. I love just, the very nice soft, like whitish, yellowish color on it. It just looks so nice, and I love these coat colors. Then here we have a very nice bay, not really much to say about it. It seems more of a blood bay, but yeah, we have a very nice bay right there. And then here we have a very nice black. I love the tone of black they chose. It's really just like a black beauty type coat color. It looks amazing. And then finally, here we have a Palomino Roan. Again, I just love the very nice soft Palomino they chose for this coat color, and I love the Roan markings on it as well. So yeah, great job designing this as well. And those are all of the American Quarter Horse coat colors that will be coming out with this first Camp Western update. But anyway, back to the roadmap. That is everything for the first week of the festival. Okay, then moving on to the second week of the festival, we have Bale Bonanza on July 29th. With the Rancher Life never has peace and quiet. Festival visitors are struggling to get to Starshine Ranch due to hay bales blocking the way. But fear not, we're sure that there are helpful cowgirls and cowboys on the ranch who can help. This week also welcomes a Western-themed bazaar with the American Paint Horse, the American Saddlebred, the Quarter Horse, and the Tennessee Walker. Alright, I'm just going to tell you guys the pricing for these horses real quick. The Tennessee Walker will be priced for about 519 star coins. The American Saddlebred will be about 629 star coins. The American Paint Horse will be about 469 star coins. And then for the American Quarter Horse, we do not know if this is going to be the new model or the old model. So if it's going to be the new model, it will be around 399 star coins. And if it is going to be the new model on Bazaar, it will probably be around 500 star coins. So yeah, and then as I said, there's probably going to be a new quest about moving hay bales out of the way to clear the blockage from people getting to Starshine Ranch. And then moving on to the next week of the festival, Heaps of Hay on August 5th. Racing around like a madman can make anyone hungry, and horses are no different. This week, we not only race through a wild hay race, but also ensure horses on the ranch stay fine and fed. Speaking of horses, this week we welcome a permanent coat variation of the Jorvik Mountain Horse. So we are going to be getting a new hay race, so we're probably going to be running through the hay at Starshine Ranch. So yeah, this is going to be a pretty cool race to see. Don't really know what it's going to look like, but it sounds really fun. And then we're probably going to be getting back the chore board where we take care of the horses and clean up the manure, lunge the horses and all that fun stuff. So that's probably going to be coming back. And then there's also going to be a permanent co-variation of the Jorvik Mountain Horse being added, which I will put on screen right now. So it's going to be this very nice red roan with brindle markings going up the stomach. I cannot wait for this horse to come out. It looks amazing. Isn't really my favorite Jorvik Mountain Horse, but it definitely looks really good. So Star Stable did a great job designing this coat color. Alright, and that's it for the third week of the festival, and time for the fourth and final week of the festival, titled Rowdy Renegades on August 12th. The Renegades had tried their hand at mischief, but it seems to have backfired. One does not simply contain the crazy animals they've kidnapped. The Renegades might actually need some help restoring their things. It may be the final week of the festival and the trail of the headliner, but we also say hello to a new addition, a permanent Appaloosa coat variation. So there's going to be a new quest line of the Renegades kidnapping dragon pets, and they're causing trouble and starting fires. So that's going to be really cool to see. And then also it's the last week of the festival and Trailblazer track, but we also do get a new Appaloosa coat variation. I'll put that on screen right now. It looks very amazing. I love the very nice palomino and white together. That's just like those two colors, perfect combination together. So on the front half of the horse, we have some very nice palomino and white pinto markings. And then towards the rear, it kind of goes into some very nice Appaloosa markings with the palomino and white. And it honestly just looks amazing. I am obsessed with this coat color. By far my favorite Appaloosa coat color. Definitely going to be buying it. Star Stable did a great job designing it, and I can't wait for it to come out. But that is everything for the Next Up in Jorvik for the Camp Western Festival. Okay, just a reminder, from July 17th through the 20th, there will be double star coins going on. So if you want to prepare for Camp Western with star coins, now is the perfect time. Along with, we actually also have a new star coins code. So let's go take a look at this. So right here it says chicken chase, and the coordinates of this chicken equals a redeem code. And this code is valid until July 20th. Okay, so I will share the coordinates with you for this 50 star coins code. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to go to www.starstable.com. Once you get to Star Stable's homepage, you're just going to log into your account right here. Once you've logged into your account, it should take you to a page with a redeem a code box on the side. And the code is X67Y257. Once you have this code typed up, it can be redeemed uppercase or lowercase, and only get redeemed once per account. You're just going to click redeem. Then it should say Yeehaw code redeemed, and 50 star coins should shoot right into your account. Now we're going to move on to some other Camp Western spoilers for the event. To start off, we have the Camp Western Championship rank ribbons. Even though there was nothing mentioned about championship rank ribbons in the roadmap, you can just tell by the theme of the ribbons. This is either going to be during the Camp Western event and it just wasn't mentioned, or it'll be hosted sometime after the Camp Western event for the fall. But either way, here are some fall themed championship ranked ribbons. To start off, here's the tier 7 ribbon. Of course, it's very plain. We have a nice brown button with a silver horseshoe with 2 red ribbon strands. Nothing extravagant yet. Then we just get a very nice yellow outline on that for the tier 6 ribbon. Then we get a dark orange outline around the yellow outline for the tier 5 ribbon. The tier 4 ribbon gets a very nice dark red outline around the yellow and orange. And then we also have a yellow outline around the red ribbon strands. For the tier 3 ribbon, we have like a blue picnic themed strand that is in the middle and it hangs down a bit lower than the other two. Then we have some very nice yellow triangle pieces of ribbons on top of the outlines that are popping out. And then for the tier 2 ribbon, all the strands are the same length. And then the triangles popping out get a very nice dark red outline around them. And then finally for the tier 1 ribbon, there's like a very nice white feather outline around the whole thing. So yeah, it looks very nice. Can't wait for these to come out. And yeah, definitely gonna grind for these. It looks very nice. Alright, next up we have 2 new Camp Western outfits that just got the pricing spoiled for them. I did already leak every single other outfit that will be coming out with Camp Western. I'm pretty sure there's like 8 outfits that got spoiled. So I'll put a link to that video on the screen right now so you can go see. The other 8 outfits are going to be coming out along with the 2 I will show right now. But yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into these 2 outfits. To start off, we have the Harvest set. From Harvest to County Fair, the art of gardening is rewarding. The full price is 700 star coins and 69,700 Jorvik shillings. The hat is 65 star coins and 6,500 Jorvik shillings. The top is 100 star coins and 9,700 Jorvik shillings. The gloves are 55 star coins and 5,500 Jorvik shillings. The pants are 70 star coins and 7,000 Jorvik shillings. And the boots are 80 star coins and 8,000 Jorvik shillings. The Western saddle is 90 star coins and 9,000 Jorvik shillings, and the saddlebag is 45 star coins and 4,500 Jorvik shillings. The Western saddle pad is 80 star coins and 8,000 Jorvik shillings. The leg protectors are 35 star coins and 3,500 Jorvik shillings. And the Western bridle is 80 star coins and 8,000 Jorvik shillings. And then for this set right here, there is no name nor price or description yet. So they haven't decided on the name or description. But for the price, if there's no price, that probably means it's going to be a reward set. As so far, we only have one other reward set that will be for free. And usually there's around 2 to 3. So by the fact that there's no price and there's only one other reward set, this will probably end up being a free reward set for the festival. Alrighty, so here's the outfit. I love the very nice brown and yellow theme. It fits together perfectly. Then here is the saddle and saddlebag. Again, I just love the very nice gold mixed with the brown. Here's the saddle pad. I absolutely love those very nice flower designs on it, along with the very nice tassels. Here we have some very nice yellow and brown leg wraps. And then finally here we have a very nice brown and gold Western bridle. Okay, and now for some more Camp Western spoilers. Here are going to be the coat variations that are going to be returning this year. So we're going to be getting the new Jorvik Mountain and Appaloosa coat variation, but then we're also going to be getting the 4 coat variations from last year coming back in the Camp Western Festival at a discount. So let's get started with these. We have this very nice buttermilk buckskin Mustang that will be returning for just 765 star coins. Then here we have this very nice dark bay / chestnut, don't really know the exact coat, for 765 star coins as well. Then we have this very nice buckskin and white pinto for 725 star coins. I love that coat color so much. And then here we have another mule in like a mixture of a gray and a red roan coat color, I want to describe it as. And then you can also pick that up for 725 star coins. So those are all of the returning Camp Western horses that you can grab on a discount. Next up, we got leaked on the progression board that will be coming out with this Camp Western update. And throughout this board, you'll be claiming the authentic rancher set along with some gold. So let's go look through the prizes. To start off, you get the authentic rancher jacket, then you get the authentic rancher saddlebag, and then number 3, we're going to be getting something called gold nugget bedding. So I guess the floor in your home stable will turn into gold. So that sounds cool. Then you have the authentic rancher boots, the authentic rancher pants, the authentic rancher saddle pad, the authentic rancher leg wraps, the authentic rancher gloves, the authentic rancher bostle, and the authentic rancher saddle. Okay, and here's the full set put together that you can claim from the progression board. It looks very nice. I love all the different colors they put into it and the very nice browns and just the ranchy vibes. It looks amazing, and Star Stable did a great job with it. Now we got leaked on the daily activities you can do during this Camp Western event from the board. So we're going to be able to do something called Gold Rush with Gary Goldtooth. So that could be maybe mining some golds and then giving it back to Gary for a nice little daily. And then we have being a champ for Winnie. So looks like that's going to be returning from the summer festival. You do a champ and you come back and you get some tokens. You can do Furgrove delivery. That's where you take the box and you deliver it to Furgrove. You can do Wayward delivery, which is when you get the package from the bridge, I believe. And then you could do mucking out, is when you muck out the stalls. And then clearing the path, that is probably going to be clearing hay bales from the path from the clearing hay bale quest. Then there's going to be a quest called Missing Horses, so that's probably going to be returning from last year. The horses are somewhere around Furgrove. You have to find them and bring them back for some nice tokens. And then horses are hungry for hay, so we're probably going to have to feed the horses hay. And then Renegade vs. Pets, that's probably going to be a daily from the Dragon Fire Pet quest, when the dragons cause trouble for the renegades starting fires and stuff. So those are some very nice dailies that will be coming out. And the races for this year's Camp Western Festival is the Mud Dash. So this is going to be the race with Scott Buttergood, where you have to go through the mud in Furgrove, and it's very slippery, and you have to try to stay on path and keep on doing the race. That's a very fun one. And then we have Rootin' and Tootin' race. I really have no idea what this race could be, so I guess we'll figure it out soon. Then we have the Daring Mud Race, also a Scott Buttergood. It's just a different variation of the other mud race, same thing. And then we have Wild for Hay Race. We also have no idea what this could be, so I guess we'll figure it out soon. And then we have Cowgirl Cross Country Race. Again, we have no idea what this race will look like, so I guess we'll see what these 3 races look like when they come out. And then here we have the Moorland Fairgrounds leaked as well. So I'll go ahead and read some of the main attractions from the Moorland Fairgrounds. So it says those looking for a Western fit or a nice companion can visit our vendors. So it looks like we're going to be getting the very nice shops in Moorland with all the exclusive clothing. Then it says, we've brought some Western varieties of horses with us. They're happy, healthy, and ready to take home. So this is probably where all the horses are going to be sold. As you can see, there's 6 spots, probably 4 for the returning horses and 2 for the new horses. Then it says, ready for some action. Bobby has a race around the fairground and ready for you. So it looks like we'll be able to do a race here. And then right here it says Dorothy and Jasper are back to their vegetable growing rivalry. Watch the drama unfold in the crop competition. So there's probably going to be some crop growing, quest, or daily there. And then see what all the ranch work has rewarded you with, and test your strength at the high striker. So yeah, this is when you take the hammer, you smack it down, and then the ball has to hit the bell, and then you get a very nice token reward. And then want to get your groove on, catch a live concert by Lisa on the stage, or play your favorite track on the record player. So there might be dancing and singing up there, so you can just relax with your friends and listen to music. And then here it says take a fun picture in the photo booth. I don't really see any photo booth, so I guess they're still working on that. And this says need a breather, take a break on the charming picnic area. So it's going to be a very nice picnic area people can sit at. And then if you want a glimpse of the real Western lifestyle, we have a special transport ready to take you straight to Starshine Ranch. So it's probably going to be the same as the Equestrian Festival, but instead of it taking you to Jorvik Stables, it'll take you to Starshine Ranch, so you can go between the two hubs easily and for free. And that is the very nice Moorland Fairgrounds overview. Alright, and then we're also going to be getting a new race with this Camp Western Festival that got leaked. This race is called the Fairground Fun Race.
Don't sleep, you gotta stay up. On my haters. In my 23s, having a Jordan moment. Falling with the paper. Ice all on my chain. I just popped two up, you staying up. Hanging with the gang, that shit dangerous.
Alright, so that is a very fun race that will be coming out with the Moorland Hub for Camp Western. So yeah, I can't wait to see this in the game. It looks like a lot of fun. But anyway, those are all of the Camp Western spoilers I have for you guys. If you want to see some more Camp Western spoilers, make sure to check out the spoiler videos I have linked in the description. Without further ado, let's get into some spoilers for the birthday event that will be coming out. To start off, we have been leaked a little while ago that we'll be able to borrow old horses during the birthday event. And we finally got leaked on which horses we will be able to borrow and use for like a short time. So I guess like you get to ride them, and then when you log off, it goes back to your normal horse, or you can return them and stuff. So let's take a look at what horses you can borrow. The first coat color you will be able to borrow is the Generation 1 Fjord. The second horse you will be able to borrow is the Generation 2 English Thoroughbred. The third horse you will be able to borrow is the Generation 2 Shire. The fourth horse you will be able to borrow is the Generation 2 Mustang. And then finally, the last horse you will be able to borrow is the Generation 2 Morgan. We currently don't know if you can only borrow one of the coat colors, or if you can borrow all of the coat colors that was with that generation of that breed. But anyway, those are the 5 breeds that'll be coming out with the horse borrowing with the birthday update. Next up, we have 3 races that'll be coming out with the birthday event. So I'll go ahead and play these. Okay, so that was the Bobcat celebration race. It looked very, very fun. I love the very nice birthday candles on the jumps and the little tiny marker standards. And then I also really did like the very nice white and pink theme. So that is going to be a very nice race coming out. And then now for the second race that will be coming out with the birthday festival. Okay, and that was Sabine's celebration race. It was kind of the same as the Bobcats race, except this one had a very nice black and red theme. And of course, there were a few different changes, like when you had to weave over the wall and all that stuff. But that's a very nice race that'll be coming out at the birthday festival. And finally, for the third race coming out at the birthday festival, Okay, and that was the running with the bus race. So it's really cool how there's a bus that does the course with you. That seems very, very fun. And then also it has a very nice pink, purple, and white theme. I loved it a lot. It looked very cool, and I can't wait to do this when the birthday event comes out. Also, just an FYI, the birthday event usually comes out around 2 weeks after Camp Western, in case you were wondering. But without further ado, that is everything for the spoiler section of this video. So that was all of the Camp Western birthday event spoilers along with the roadmap. And now we're going to be checking out this week's update, which is titled A Calm Week. And then the only thing that's happening this week is Bustling Bazaar. The Bazaar returns this week. The Bazaar is located next to the Moorland Lighthouse and is hosting the following breeds and horses for 1 week. The Percheron for 425 star coins, the Ardennes for 495 star coins, the Marwari for 475 star coins, the Welsh Pony for 400 star coins, and the Bazaar leaves with the next Wednesday update and will return again in the future with different breeds. And then coming next week, we have the Western Festival is arriving. Alrighty, so here we are at the Bazaar, and this is what I'm talking about. This is where the Moorland Hub location will be. So as you can see, it's like under construction for the Western Festival, so there will be a windmill there. And then there's like different levels to the hub, so maybe up here we'll have like the hay bale race, and down here we'll have like the crop growing. No one really knows, but yeah, it's definitely a really cool area that they've set up in preparation. But yeah, the hub will be there. And then for any bazaars that will be going on while the Camp Western Festival is around, it will be set up right over here next to the lighthouse. And yeah, it's really nice, very nice spot. And yeah, let's take a look at all of the breeds. To start off, we have the Marwari discounted from 950 star coins to 475 star coins, which is 50% off, which is very sweet. But yeah, here are all the coat colors. I find the Mararis a very, very nice breed. I love them a lot. I've just never really gotten myself to ride them a lot, and that's the reason why I won't be buying them. But if I did ride them, I definitely would be purchasing one today. Next up, here we have the Percheron from 850 star coins to 425 star coins. This is 50% off, and here are all of the coat variations. I find the Percherons a very, very nice breed as well. I just find their design very weird, and I don't really like it that much. Otherwise, again, I would definitely be picking one up. But yeah, that's a very nice breed there as well. And then here we have the Ardennes discounted from 900 to 495, which is a 45% discount. And here are all the coat colors. I love the Ardennes so much. I am obsessed with them. I just love their chill vibes and just how, big and chunky they are. It's just really nice. I already have a ton of coat colors of the Ardennes, so that's why I won't be picking one up. I have like 6, but if I didn't have the 6 I do have right now, definitely would be picking one up again. But then next up, we have the Welsh Pony, discounted from 800 to 400 star coins, which is 50% off. And here are all the coat colors. Same thing with the Ardennes. I'm obsessed with the Welsh Ponies, but I literally have almost every single coat color of them. So yeah, if I didn't have all the coat colors I had today, I would definitely be picking some of these up. So yeah, I'll be holding off on all these breeds this month, probably saving up for some Camp Western horses. But yeah, anyway, that is the monthly bazaar, and that is it for this Wednesday update. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.